In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles. In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the post-game bounce. I am Rusty Buckets, the 2 Bucks Sports Show. I got my guy Kenny Stubblefield here with me, talking about like the perfect scenario tonight. Truly, it was the perfect scenario. Could have been better, Kenny. We had a competitive game. We had a good GG game, and we'll get to all that here in just a minute, man. How you doing tonight? You doing good, buddy?
I'm good. My computer might be acting a fool right now, so I apologize if I'm kind of going in and out. But yeah, it was. I mean, listen, these guys are getting close. They got it to 2 minutes left in the game, and they were down by 1. They're gonna win one of these pretty soon. I promise you that.
It wasn't going to be tonight with Nikola Jokic getting his 13th consecutive double-double against the Memphis Grizzlies, the longest streak in franchise history, according to Pete Pranica tonight. And we are here talking about all of it with every one of y'all in the comments. Tip358, King Meeks, Brian James, Metallic, Ninja DJ. Like, appreciate y'all come hanging out with us. Let us know y'all's thoughts, man. Y'all talk about it. Let us know what you thought about the game. But for me and Kenny, we were talking about it before. Like, this was perfect. You played hard. You got some good looks at some young guys. It was a competitive game. And then T.I. pulls GG in the final minutes, and it's a perfect storm for us to lose the game, Kenny. As his computer freezes. He warned us that this could happen, and right on cue, it does. I'll let him get that sorted out. But the Memphis Grizzlies, like Brian James says here, it's the perfect scenario. We get a fun game to watch. We get to watch the Grizzlies go compete and play hard for 3.8 quarters, and they played hard throughout the whole game. Don't get me wrong. But we were clearly outclassed. We were clearly out-talented. This team is fun to watch. And somehow we have lost our best players, our superstars, Jaren and Ja, and we're more fun to watch. Is that wrong to say? I mean, I really don't think so. I think that this team is getting more fun to watch because we got dudes who are playing. Ethical tanking, as Jalen calls it here. I call it ethical basketball because we're playing hard. And we're letting the chips fall as they may, as it looks like Kenny might be back. You with me, buddy?
I'm trying. Am I here?
Yeah, there you are. Welcome back.
It might go in and out. My computer is acting a fool right now. Something happens at night. I don't know.
Yeah, all good, man. It's this Bluff City Media After Dark. You're not equipped for it. You're not built for it. Neither am I. I'm on the morning show for a reason. I take those afternoon and early games for a reason. But you got me and Kenny here tonight on the late night post game bounce. Kenny, it was fun to watch these guys compete. You know, Gigi had a season high. He led the team with 21 points tonight. We had Omax had a really good game again tonight. He continues to impress me and shoot the ball well for a guy who is about 80% chaos, going 6 of 7 from the field and 2 of 3 from 3, 14 points tonight. Gigi's the obvious answer here, but who was the most impressive for you tonight for the Grizzlies?
I think Gigi, obviously, Gigi's been impressing me since he came back, since he's been getting minutes. I think you're really starting to see him kind of grow into an NBA basketball player, and
100%.
not just a dude who can, who's extremely talented and a guy who's just got all the intangibles, the physical intangibles that you need. He's starting to become an NBA basketball player, and that's really fun to see. I am as impressed with Omax as I've been with really anybody on this team. That guy has been asked to do things that he is just not built to do, and he does it. And you know, he was picked in the first round of the.
He was a lottery pick.
Was he a lottery pick? I thought he was like 20th or something like that. Was he lottery?
I think I'm going to look it up, but I'm pretty sure. Help me out, Chad. I'm pretty sure he was a lottery pick.
Yeah, I don't know. I know he's first round. Either way, he's first round. He's a guy that
he was. You're right. First round, 24th pick. It was not a lottery pick. 24th pick of the first round.
Yeah, he was a guy that got some opportunity in Dallas and just really didn't get to do much there, right? Like and now he's in Memphis and he's on a two-way, and I love the way I love the effort that he brings. And I'll just be honest with you, I didn't know how much I missed Kyle Anderson until he came back. Am I wrong for this? Like, why do I like him? Is it because I play ball like him? Like, what?
Maybe. Y'all got the same release, that little slow cocking mechanism that he does. Is that what it is?
We just kind of
yeah. Man, it's something about nostalgia, right? Like every fan base has it. I feel like the Grizzlies fan base has it more than others at times. We're longing for DeAnthony Melton and Dylan Brooks and Ed Davis and Dottie and all these guys to come back. But like, Kyle Anderson is one that I'm glad is back. He is that savvy vet. Zach Kleiman talked about that in his presser right after the trade, like after the trade deadline. Like, he is a consummate professional. He is the guy that is going to show these guys how to play, and he loves Memphis. Although his taste in barbecue is a bit questionable. The first place he went and ate when he got back to town was apparently Jim and Nick's, which is fine, I guess, but there's way better local barbecue than Jim and Nick's in Memphis. I do question that.
I don't even think I've ever even heard of Jim and Nick's. Where is Jim and Nick's at?
There's one out in Oakland. There's one in Bartlett.
Oh,
it's like a chain, kind of like that's it.
That's Oakland and Bartlett. No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. It
ain't Cordova. It ain't real barbecue, bro. Like that's a chain barbecue, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. But other than that, yeah, I am glad to have Slow-Mo back.
Well, and I think you saw it even in the very first game that he played when he came back to the Grizzlies. He started getting into it with one of the opponents. Like, he was walking off the floor and started pointing his finger and like whap, 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 hitting him like this. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I have missed the asshole that he is. Like, I have missed the level of prickality that he brings to the Grizzlies. Like, do you not miss that with this Grizzlies team? Like I saw that Jalen Duren fight and I was like, dude, I would do, as I stole your phrase, I would do unholy things to have Jalen Duren on my team, right? Like, unholy things.
Absolutely.
And I love and I miss that, like, asshole behavior. I love it. And Kyle Anderson was sneaky, one of the biggest ones of that on that team when he played for the Grizzlies.
I'll say this, you're right, man. We have missed just that. We've been soft. When our leaders, Ja and Jaren, are two of the softest dudes in the league, like, this team has embodied that. We don't have that toughness anymore. And Kyle Anderson brings us, he gives him a good scolding. He was given, like, I call it a good scolding when he was walking off the court. It felt like a dad coming down on his kid.
like it definitely felt like the somewhere in there, the phrase "I'm disappointed in you" was said. And it's like, that's tough. I know he's not the most physically intimidating person in the world, but let's not forget this is also the dude that squared up with his own teammate in the huddle with the Minnesota
Yeah.
Timberwolves
Yep.
when him and Rudy Gobert got into it. Or was that Utah Jazz? Was that Minnesota? That was Minnesota.
It was Minnesota. It was Minnesota when him and Gobert got into it. Yeah.
And I
forgot
like
about that.
This dude just don't play, man. Like he is just he's like, hey, dude got it out the streets, man. Like this guy is tough. And I love it.
Shout out Grizz Girl. We saw Jaren get punked by Caruso, and Kyle Anderson was going toe to toe with Nikola Jokic, who outweighs him by 80 pounds, has 6 inches on him, and probably owns twice as many horses as Kyle Anderson does. And he was still going toe to toe with Nikola Jokic tonight in the paint when we were clearly outmatched.
Freaking love it. Like I love that. And David Owens, you were 100% right. Kenny and Rusty would degrade themselves in ways we can't imagine for some of those players.
For Keaton Wagler, for Cam Johnson, for Jalen Duren, for Cade Cunningham, like Colin Sexton. There's a lot of dudes out there I'd do some questionable things for.
Absolutely.
Yeah, hey, let's talk about this. We were talking about this before. We've talked about Gigi. Real quick, we'll finish up with Gigi, and then I do want to talk about Jalen Wells. He's getting some love in the comments from Carter901. But Gigi tonight stepped up once again. He shot the ball, so he's 50% from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 5 boards, 3 assists, only 1 turnover tonight. Gigi played his tail off tonight. 21 points, a season high, not a career high. He had that 40 burger in his first year, but 21 points tonight. Like we were talking in the group chat before, Gigi is earning a starting role for me. And Parker Fleming's getting my hopes up as Cam Johnson to the Memphis Grizzlies and that TP and that trade exception. It ain't going to happen, I know, but if there's a world where I could have Cam Johnson and Gigi starting side by side in Memphis, Kenny, you think I'm unsufferable now? You wouldn't be able to tell me nothing then.
Listen, Gigi is a guy. I said this at the beginning of the season that if Cedric Coward hits for the Grizzlies, then it changes a lot of things for this Grizzlies team. Mm-hmm. And Cedric Coward has hit for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's a guy that I think Anthony put it perfectly today on his show. He's not your number 1. He's probably more than likely not your number 2 on a championship level team. He's probably a three, but he's a guy that you build the team around. Absolutely. Not necessarily as a cornerstone, but you build the team. Him and Zach Edey are the only 2 guys right now that I would say you build this team around. There are other pieces on this team that I think you absolutely would want to bring back. But Gigi Jackson is a guy that if he continues to develop the way that he is, Rusty, he changes what you have to do to build this team. Like, he can be a monster 3. He could be a super athletic physical 4. Like he could be all those things. And so then it changes what you, even in the draft, what you think about what you have to do, right? Like you don't have to go fill a need because you have a Gigi Jackson who's filling that role. And that is what a bounce back for Gigi Jackson.
Absolutely. He is earning a spot on this team, like you said, as a cornerstone role player. I was over my skis year 1 talking about being kind of a star and the guy that he could be. He's morphing into what he can be for this team, a spark, a JaMychal Green type where he's a hustle, go get the ball, get ball, dunk ball. Like that's a great guy to have on your team. And he can help with so many things from this bench unit in the starting role and just be that kind of glue guy as he's maturing. And that's been the biggest thing to see, Kenny, as he has matured so much over the last couple of years. It's refreshing to see a guy on a team with another guy who has regressed over the last few years, to see a guy progress like this. Shout out to Gigi for earning a spot on this Memphis Grizzlies team for sure.
You talk about maturity wise, like I would say, like if you're talking about like his personality and his just Gigi Jackson, the man, has matured. I would also say his game has matured.
Oh, 100%.
Right? Like, his game has matured. He shot the ball 12 times tonight and had 21 points. He went to the free throw line 7 times tonight and made 6 of them. He took 5 3-point shots and made 3 of them. His growth and maturity in his game and the shots that he's taken, where he's taking the shots, how he's getting the ball, what he's doing with the ball when he has it, how like the level of defense that he's playing, the energy in which he's playing with. his not only is Gigi Jackson the man maturing, but Gigi Jackson the ball player, his game has matured a lot.
Oh,
too.
listen, we know Mama's got him in church. He's wearing his pastels and playing the drums in church. I ain't worried about him maturing as a man. I'm talking about as a basketball player. Pure hoops talk right now. He is maturing as a ball player.
Right.
Jalen Wells gets a lot of love tonight too. 17 points for Jalen in a year where he's really struggled in a sophomore slump, unable to really shoot the ball, unable to really to finish at the rim. No excuse. He's just regressed. He's hit that sophomore slump, and it happens. We see it happen in the NBA all the time. But tonight, 17 points, 7 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line. A good Jalen Wells game tonight, plus 17. I mean, again, it came out this week, and a statistician tagged me in it on X that he consistently draws the hardest guard in every game that we play. And tonight, that was Jamal Murray, who's having a freaking career year, who's been just killing it lately. To hold Jamal Murray to 23 points, especially on 7 of 18 shooting, I thought tonight was a good Jalen Wells game.
Yeah, since the beginning of the year, since January, let's go back to after the London game, January 18th against Orlando in London. That was the London game. He has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games in a row of double-digit points, and they've played 12 since that. Like, this guy there is something that is, like, you talk about the sophomore slump, and I don't disagree with you. I think he absolutely has kind of banged that sophomore slump a little bit this year. His shot has looked flat. His movement has looked stiff at times. He hasn't shown the ability to really gain separation off the dribble. Like, let's not forget, at the beginning of the year, they were testing him out in the summer league. That they were testing him out in the summer league as a secondary playmaker to John Morant, right? Like, thinking he could potentially take Desmond Bane's role as that secondary playmaker. And it took like a matter of like a quarter and a half in the summer league to go, oh yeah, bro, he ain't that guy. Right. That's not his game.
100%.
But I will say, since the middle of January, Rusty, me and you are big dudes. We play basketball. When you don't play for a long time, especially at the age that we're at, if you don't play for a long time, it takes a while when you get back out on the court to get your legs up underneath you, to kind of not feel like your hips are about to explode out the side of your body, right? Like, to not feel 100%. To like go, I want to move in this direction, and your hips are like, or your legs and hips are like 3 seconds behind you, right? Yeah. Like, you're just not moving properly. Then all of a sudden, if you just keep going and keep grinding, you go, all of a sudden one day it just kind of clicks, and you're like, okay, my legs have caught up with my brain, right? I feel like in January something happened to Gigi. I texted you in the middle of the game and was like, Rusty, something is going on with Gigi. Something's going on with Jalen. So his legs look better. He looks bouncier. He looks more active, and you're seeing that in every way, on his jumper, on his 3-point shot, his defense, everything.
Yep. And I'm not making excuses with this. You don't hear that, but I'm a physical therapist. So I think of things in sports injuries and sports rehab all the time. And Jalen Wells, the last time we saw him last season was chased down on a breakaway, taken out, and he broke his wrist. There's y'all make fun of me all the time for it, but there's such thing as the yips, where you kind of forget what you do and you get nervous at the rim, and you kind of, because you got hurt like that. He's not doing that as much anymore. I have not seen him miss a bunny, miss a little dunk, miss a little layup like he was in the first half of the season, back before the calendar year turned over. He's playing with a lot more confidence like we saw last year. Jalen's shot is coming back, as David talks about here in the comments, but you're right. Like, his legs look better. He's defending at a higher level. He's +7 tonight, the highest on the team in the net rating tonight. And he's playing back like Jalen Wells of last year. It's refreshing to see for a guy that is also going to be a good role player on this team. He's going to be a guy that's not asked to be an every game starter should the draft or the trade exception, I'm looking at you, Cam Johnson, kind of fall our way. Like, there's a world where Jalen Wells doesn't have to start anymore, because he is much more of a role player, 3-and-D kind of guy coming off the bench that we're asking to be a starter because of injuries and a poorly built team as constructed, Kenny.
Yeah, no doubt. I think his, obviously, you put him in the starting lineup, and he's a guy that like you understand why a head coach would put Jalen Wells in the starting lineup because he's relatively consistent,
Absolutely.
right? Like he's not going to give you he's going to be pretty consistent in how he plays. He's going to make mistakes, but it's not going to be like the worst kind of mistakes that you can make.
Yeah.
But if you're building a championship team, like the Grizzlies clearly are trying to do that now, Jalen fits better in a 6, 7, 8 man rotation at the back end of that, right? Like that's 100%. Where he's best fit. And that is, listen, let's not feel sorry for Jalen Wells. He's going to be a millionaire being 6, 7, 8 man on an NBA franchise. Like the guy is going to get he is the kind of guy that is going to have multiple contracts signed in the NBA, probably with multiple teams because of the kind of player that he is. I'm looking forward to the day when the Grizzlies have the depth and the ability to move him to where he should be in the rotation.
And there's going to be a lot of sad folks in the Grizzlies fan base who have been berating Jalen Wells and talking about he's trash, he's got to go, trade Jalen Wells. And it's just like, again, hoops heads know that that's a player you keep. We're just asking him to do too much. And when he's in the type of role where he's giving you 18 to 22 minutes, where he's going out, getting the hardest guarding the Steph Currys, guarding the Kawhi Leonards, guarding the other team's best scorers, the Trey Murphys, right? Those are the guys that he's out there to guard. Like you put him on those dudes and tell him, just go get them. We'll set you up with some threes here and there, but your primary role, a la Tony Allen, is to go cut people's water off. And that's what he's going to do.
Your favorite Grizzly of all time that's not one of the big core four is JaMychal Green. You say it all the time.
Yeah.
You talk about Gigi being a JaMychal Green type of player. I see Jalen Wells being that guy. I see Jalen Wells being a chaos creator on defense coming off the bench. Like a guy who comes in with a very specific skill set and just gets down, slaps the floor, and guards the best guys on the court when he's out there. And I'm telling you, that's a role that is sorely needed on a team that has championship aspirations.
And he'll make a good, honest living, like you said. He'll be a millionaire, great payday, and he will get it here in Memphis. And Ninja DJ sums it up perfectly, both of what you and I are trying to say. He does the dirty work. He doesn't complain. He's the same even keel. He doesn't get too high or low. Even TA would get emotional. First team, all defense, all that kind of stuff. Jalen Wells is just about that business. He's got his suit and tie on. He's clocked in. He's in his cubicle banging out some spreadsheets on his keyboard, just locking down your favorite player, doing the dirty work that nobody wants to do anymore, right? Because you see what happened with the Grizzlies. We shot, just to bring it full circle, we're a young team. We shot 12 threes in the first quarter, shot 38 tonight, 15 of 39 tonight from three. We're a young team, and young teams, young players don't want to do the dirty work. They don't want to get out there and get their hands dirty defending people, but Jalen does. But tonight, I'm not going to knock him because we saw hustle from start to finish from this team, man. Like Jemai Meshack going after steals. He had 2 steals and a block tonight. He was guarding Nikola Jokic at times, still getting minutes at the 5. You know, SPJ was batting the ball away from Jamal Murray, leading to run-out dunks for Omax, who tried to throw the ball in the first row on that one dunk where it slipped out of his hands. Like we were hustling like wildfire tonight to the tune of 29 rebounds, 28 assists on 42 made shots, and we only had 6 turnovers. What in the world is even that?
Yeah. What is that? Like, why do you trade away? Like, I'm so confused by this. Like, why do we only have 6 turnovers tonight? Because they're playing faster. They're playing with they're playing with less skilled guys than they were a few weeks ago, but yet they're not turning the ball over as much. It's been a massive problem for the Grizzlies. I don't know what to make of it.
I've got a theory. I think it further drives home the point that Tomas Isolo's system is made for role players. It's made for a team with a bunch of role players who know their role. They play really hard and they do the little things well. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I really think that that's what this is this system is made for mediocre role players to be really good in it. It's the only thing I can come up with because we had 2 players who are premier players at their position in the NBA, and neither one of them could figure it out. But you get Taylor Hendricks is out here getting double-doubles, 10 points tonight, 2 of 4 from 3. Omax, 14 points. You had a GG 21-point night. Like, against the Nuggets, when Nikola Jokic had a triple-double, almost a quadruple-double with 9 turnovers by himself. And we forced the Nuggets into turnovers. They're the number 3 team. They're the 3rd best team in the NBA at protecting the basketball. And we forced them into 14 turnovers tonight and almost beat them on their home court. All I can think of is that this system is made for role players. And what do we have but a bunch of role players?
I mean, maybe that's the case. Like, we don't have enough. I'm going to use all the basketball nerds' favorite phrase. We don't have enough data to say that it works with that it doesn't work with the main guys. Like, we can sit here and say Ja Morant, it doesn't work with Ja Morant, he's a superstar. Ja Morant doesn't play basketball. So it's like, we don't know if the system works. He doesn't play basketball. We also understand Jaren is a guy that it's clearly been exposed that he is not a guy you can be a focal point around. So that is what it is. Like, I would say, yes, he got paid like a highly paid player, a high producing player, and he's just not that guy. But man, I don't know. Like, DJ says, they're playing with more focus and discipline. When you add lottery guys, this thing will get interesting. It could be what you're saying. It could be that this system is designed for, mid players to accentuate their skills. I just refuse to believe that you take really good players and put them in any system that it wouldn't work well for them too. But
this is it. I mean, shout out Cameron Hill. It's made for guys who play hard every possession. John Jaren are just not those guys.
Oh, Cameron, I don't think I've seen you in the comment section before. You came out with a banger, bro.
Yeah, you put stuff like this, you get on screen. Like, you drop bangers. You put on screen.
You come in and you knock one 365 feet out the yard immediately. You're gonna get put on the screen quite a bit. Shout out to you.
Absolutely. Yeah, dropping knowledge in here, man. Come on. But we were outmatched tonight, but we were not out hustled. I was proud of the effort that we got tonight from a bunch of role players, Kenny, that just continue to play above their head, but do an incredible job at an ethical tank because we play super hard. We're competitive. We had a chance to win this game, but we found a way to lose in the end. As I am coining this hashtag, I started this week. This is a movement in Memphis, and I am the spearhead of this movement. We're going winless for Wagler is exactly what we're fixing to do. And I'm here for it. Give me Keaton Wagler from Illinois, like a 6'6" shooting guard, 6'6" guard who can dribble, who can shoot, who can create, who can play at his pace, who can speed up. That's a guy that fits in this system. I saw Akut's name. I wouldn't be upset about him either. But another loss means we are listen, Allen 1212, you're coming at me with this stuff. What is brain dead is that you can't tell sarcasm when you hear it. That's brain dead. I'm leaving that at that. But winless for Wagler is the movement here in Memphis, Kenny. And we took another step for that. We took another step towards that tonight.
Yes, we did. Yeah, it is the most ethical of tanking. And but even in that sense, like, this is the Denver Nuggets. You're going to lose this game. They're one of the best teams in the Western Conference. Like, they're really they're a fantastic ball club. You've got to be impressed with what you saw out of the Grizzlies tonight. They fought to the very, very, very end. And again, walked away with a loss that helps out the hashtag winless for you. You keep saying Wagler. Is it Wagler or Wagler?
It's Wagler. So I'm the country kid. I've been calling him Wagler, but on the broadcast they call him Wagler. So I mean, I'm taking that. I'm taking that as what it's supposed to be. You're asking the wrong guy for pronunciations. If you want somebody who's going to butcher your name, you give it to me. I'm gonna do it in a heartbeat. But
and I know that about you. So when you started saying Wagler, I was like, my guy, Rusty, you like your country, bro. Like, you bring the Wagler out, man. Like, what are you doing?
I've been saying Wagler, and then the other night in the Wisconsin-Illinois game, and I heard it in the Nebraska game, and I was like, no, that guy's wrong. I'm right. That guy's wrong. Clearly, the uneducated hick from North Mississippi is right when it comes to pronunciations. And you would never guess I have my doctorate. But like again, for the third game, I've heard him called Wagler. So I'm rolling with Wagler until I'm told otherwise. Either way, he is not he would not be a white SGA. He would be like a Ty Jerome SGA.
Maybe more so like It's kind of hard coming from me and Rusty right now. He's
mean, yeah.
he's got a little more melanin than Ty Jerome, I would
Mhm.
say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But what he plays like is a true lottery pick. He is skyrocketing up boards for a reason. 4-1 assist to turnover, Kenny, as a freshman. Just in the last month, he's gone for over 40. He's gone for over 30 multiple times. He's a guy that's got a competitive nature about him. And the more responsibility he's gotten, the more he has produced. Illinois' coming into the year, he was the 150th ranked shooting guard in his class. He had 2 D1 offers, Minnesota and Illinois, and Illinois came in late. And he signed with Illinois. And when their best player went down, all Wagler did was step up, take the clutch shots, take the critical moments, the high leverage situations, and flourish. The guy's super raw. I'm not sitting here saying he's going to walk in and be the savior of the Grizzlies franchise from day one, because he's still really raw. But there's 2 things about him I really like. He is uber athletic, and he's a competitor. He competes his ass off. And even the other night against Wisconsin, like, they were down 8 late in overtime, and he had 2 big clutch shots and some free throws to get him back within 2. They ultimately lost, I think, by 5. But he put that team on his back and was carrying them in overtime. Like, he was just – that's my guy. We're, again, going winless for Wagler here in Memphis. That is who I'm putting my stamp on for the draft.
Well, I'll say this about him, what I've seen in games that I've watched, because for some reason on my live TV channels that I watch, Illinois is always on. I don't know why. Like, Illinois is always on my TV. So I've watched a lot of Illinois games, and they're the coach there, I forgot his name. He's a damn good coach, and they have a damn good team. I like the way that Illinois plays. One of the things I remember seeing when I was covering high school ball here in Memphis, it was around the same time that Kennedy Chandler was kind of coming up in the ranks.
Brad Underwood is his name. It was going to bother me. Brad Underwood.
He's great. Kennedy Chandler was a sophomore at Briarcrest Christian School. And then he, as a junior, kind of went off and had a really good year for Briarcrest. Started getting on the map for D1 colleges. Memphis was after him. Tennessee was after him. Pretty much a lot of schools were. And I remember covering him, doing some videos with him. And I would tell some people, I'd be like, I just don't know what his skill is. Like, what skill does he have that's going to translate as he moves up in the ranks in basketball? Because right now he's super athletic, but he can't really, he's kind of little. And so but his athleticism kind of gets him over the top in the private Christian school leagues in Memphis. Like, he just is able to over athletic people. But he doesn't shoot particularly well. He doesn't dribble particularly well. He's not the best passer in the world. My biggest thing that I said is that he is shout out.
Sorry, this made me laugh.
That's good, Jared. That's good, Jared. The thing that I said about him is that he's a winner. That's the one skill that he had that I thought helped him when he went to Tennessee, was that he just everywhere he went, he won. He won at Briarcrest, he won at Mocan Elite. In the AAU, he went to Tennessee and won games, and I was like, but that's not good enough to make it to the NBA, because everybody at that level wins. Like, every one of their teams were good. They were all good teams because they had their guy on there. It's a really long-winded way of saying what I like about Wagler is that he has a very specific skill that even at 18 years old, you go, this will translate no matter where he is, what league he's playing in, whatever level he's at. His shooting ability is going to earn him a lot of dollars playing this game. And so that's one of the things I love about Keaton Wagler, is that he is an elite shooter at 6'6" already.
Elite shooter, averaging 40, almost 44% from 3 in the Big Ten, which is a basketball league. It's not like he's doing this in the Mountain West or in some of these other smaller conferences. Like, he's doing it against some of the best teams in the country: Nebraska, Michigan, Michigan State, like good teams this year. Purdue, Wisconsin's not a laughing stock this year. He's doing it against high-level competition. Again, he's 6'6", 180. He's a freshman. He's 18 years old. He's got a lot of growing to do. But Ninja DJ has got a point. He's the kind of guy that profiles for ZK. He's not heralded. bursts on the scene, ready to just go out and hoop at a moment's notice. Like, I love what I've seen from Wagler so far. And I hope that he's a Memphis Grizzly. We were talking about it in the group chat earlier. Like, I would draft him as high as 4 or 5 in this year's draft. He's playing his way into a top 5 pick just simply by showing up and competing. And when we've had some non-competing ass dudes on this team for a while, give me some guys that have got a chip on their shoulder that just want to go out and play ball. Give me like, you put a guy like that with Zach Edey, we're gonna be tough.
Yeah,
tough.
I feel you. And Big Matt, you know you're my guy. You come into the comment section a lot, and I really appreciate it when you do. You don't have to tune in if this bothers you, right? Like if us talking about the Grizzlies roster that they have right now, guys that are mid-level dudes who fought hard against a world champion Denver Nuggets, a team who has probably one of the top 10 players of all time on their team.
Has a strong championship chance this year.
Yeah, like they could win the rings this year. They could win the ring this year, honestly. Like if you think it's meaningless basketball, then I would say expand your idea of what it means to be a fan of a franchise and not just a team, right? Like,
and yeah, I don't mean this disrespectful, but that's a very casual take. That's a very much like, I watch the NBA for highlights and I play 2K type take. And I don't mean that disrespectful, Big Matt. Appreciate you being here. Always respectful people in the comments. If you're respectful of us, we appreciate y'all being here. But like, this is what we're looking for in so-called meaningless basketballs. We're finding role players for the future. We're finding guys that are going to stick when we finish this hard reset this summer. We're finding guys who are going to be around. And if I've got guys like Omax and Gigi and Ty Jerome who are going out and competing when it is meaningless basketball and we're clearly trying to tank, give me some of those dudes next year when we have better players after this year's draft and the summer trading period.
Totally agree. This is not about wins and losses. This is about trying to find who your guys are moving forward, right?
That's it.
I think you got Zach Edey and you've got Cedric Coward. You know those guys are locked in. The rest of them, they're fighting for a spot, and that's, I love what I've seen out of them since this trade has happened. So
yeah. And to wrap up the Wagler conversation, this is a tough stretch. They lost to Michigan State, they lost to Wisconsin in overtime. Then they play Indiana. They get Gilbert Arenas' son and USC, and then Michigan still coming up that only has 1 loss on the season. If Keaton Wagler is still performing at the level that he is now in 3 weeks, we could be talking about one of the top 2 or 3 picks in the draft with that level of competition, especially if Darren Peterson keeps ducking competition and sitting out games for being sick and a bum ankle and turf toe and shoulder and all the different things that, another Moody point guard maybe has.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Metallic. Shout out to you, Metallic. I thought I would stop watching the Grizz because of the tank, but like the guy said, it's actually fun watching our guys grow and competing, and I don't have to get mad when we lose. That's what makes a lot of this fun, is that you celebrate the little things, right? Like you celebrate the things that you see, and you don't 100%. Get all bent out of shape when they lose games, because they're going to lose a lot of games, and it's okay.
On purpose. We're pulling Ty Jerome and Gigi in the fourth quarter on purpose. Like, it's a master class. Like, we're out there, like, what's the Jazz's coach? Will Hardy. We're Will Hardy levels of tanking right now. Like, we're pulling. Gigi was the hottest dude on the floor, and then T.I. pulled him until like 30 seconds to go in the game. Like, buddy, we're not trying to win. So if you can get out of that mentality and go touch some grass and realize that, like, we're out here a fun tanking team to watch, your life will get a whole lot better. Life's too short to be that negative, Kenny, and I am appreciating the positives about this team, and that is Gigi, Ty Jerome. Oh, and another thing we can appreciate tonight, shout out Ninja DJ. Milwaukee did us a favor, and Orlando lost tonight, so the Grizzlies got extra lottery love tonight. Shout out to the Bucks, and Cam Thomas dropping 34 tonight, his first game as a Buck.
Oh, he's gonna do that. Yeah. That guy's crazy. The Utah Jazz also won tonight. So
yes,
big time.
Shout out Jaren with 23 points, helping us out from afar.
Like, couldn't imagine this night going any better for the Grizzlies.
Truly.
So,
truly. We had a fun game to watch. It was competitive, and we lost. Kenny, any last minute thoughts before we put this thing to bed?
No, man, I'm good, bro. It's good to. I always enjoy when you're on the post game bounce and me and you can chat it up. It's fun.
Yeah.
So
It
you're
is
the
fun,
man.
man. It's a good time. I'm good for a laugh, as David Owens said earlier. It's one of those things, like I may not have the best takes in the world, but I'm good for a laugh. We're going to have a good, genuine hoops conversation because I'm just a hoops head. Last night I was sitting in and I had the Illinois game. I had the BYU game. I had the Miami, Florida State game. I had all these games on my YouTube TV quad view. And I was just real I was like, I have a problem because I just watch basketball all the time until this weekend. And my favorite time of the year starts on Friday, Kenny.
Oh God. Oh boy.
College baseball is back, baby.
Baseball's back, baby.
It's back, baby. Like that's
You're gonna
Uncle
get
Buck.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get Drew back soon because I imagine after the third or fourth episode of talking college baseball with Wayno, his head is gonna explode. And so,
I'm giving Wayno a break. Jared and I are actually going to talk college baseball on Friday. He's a big college baseball guy as his response here. So we're going to talk some college baseball. He's a big Arkansas fan. The bridesmaid, never the bride, Arkansas Razorbacks baseball team. They can get to Omaha, but then they boo-boo the bed like nobody else. But we're going to talk college baseball. There will be some shit talking in that because I hate Arkansas baseball so much. And then, shout out. We painted the navy blue wall back here. We're going to have some pictures and stuff coming soon, but Maggie told me there was room for one other person in this house, and it was me or Stone Cold. So Stone Cold is in the storage unit.
Oh no, hey, I would have taken Stone Cold if I was Maggie. To be honest with you, you're a good guy. Stone Cold is a legend.
And he's less messy and less noisy than I am. That's for sure.
That's the truth. All right, brother. Good show. Good time. Grizzlies lost, but it's okay.
It's okay because we got to see fun basketball, and we are winless for Wagler. Still, y'all have a great night. Tune into all of our live shows tomorrow starting at 7:30 a.m. with the Daily Grind, and we will see y'all tomorrow.